planetary acquisition through creation of human-like hybrids. Virtually every abductee has had, if it's a male, has had sperm taken from them.
They put like a jock strap on you of some sort with a tube attached to it, and it runs to a machine, and they somehow extract sperm. I don't know how they do it.
And every woman has had eggs taken from them, ova. This is a reproductively oriented phenomenon, and it has been since the beginning.
And I found myself in this room, and I was lying on this stretcher, and this being, I don't even know how to say this, he started to put my legs apart.
Most times I just know it's happening. Though from my vantage point on a table with my legs in the air.
And then the next thing that followed after that was that my legs were being spread apart. And then I really started to panic. And then the next thing I felt after that was this most incredible pain that I've ever felt in my life. And that felt like a bullet shot up into my uterus and hit the top of my uterus.
And this female brought a baby, and she sort of handed him to me. And I instantly said, this baby is mine. I know he's mine. She pulled the baby away from me and said, no, this baby is ours.
The latest information is that these beings are, in fact, that the ones who look truly human and who are human and who look absolutely average are moving into towns, into apartments, between the ages of 17 and around 23 or so, in 2s and 3s and sometimes in 4s. And some of them are moving in independently into an apartment. They are using abductees to help them assimilate themselves into what normal human society is. Now there's a backstory to this too as well, what happens when they're children and all that. And there's only one very slight, hardly noticeable difference between them and us. They can control us neurologically, make us think anything that they want us to think, make us say anything they want us to say, make us do anything they want us to do, and we cannot do that to them.
I'm just saying that the people that I heard it from are people in a position to know. Like I can't dismiss it because of the source. And he told me in no uncertain terms that they're walking among us.
When the study was concluded in '64, they concluded that there were 4 different groups apparently coming and visiting us. Out of those 4 different groups, one group looked exactly like we do, so much so that they could sit beside you in a restaurant or in an airplane or in a theater, and you'd never know. And that particular point bothered the military guys a lot. The point being that some of these people from somewhere could be walking up and down the corridors of SHAPE headquarters, or they could be walking up and down the corridors of the Pentagon. One day at lunch, a lieutenant colonel made the remark, he says, Jesus, do you realize they could even be in the White House?